ready to hear what I am? I am a... Good morning, you guys. I am so excited for this video. I am doing a color analysis today, which is something that I have wanted to do for so long. I'm always watching TikToks about people getting a color analysis done and YouTube videos about it, and I've tried all the different filters to kind of try to guess what I am. I have my guess, but it'll be so interesting to see what I am. If you don't know what a color analysis is, basically there are these color analysts whose job it is to figure out what color palette you are. There's summer, autumn, winter, and spring, and then within those there are like more subsections, which I don't fully understand the subsections. I know there'll be like a bright summer or like a cool winter or whatever. Like, I don't fully understand it, but hopefully after today I'll have a thorough understanding about all of it. What these seasons mean is it's basically what kind of clothes complement you the best, what jewelry complements you the best. Like, are you a gold or a silver or rose gold kind of girl? I have a lot of rose gold jewelry, but like my earrings today are gold, but I'm pretty sure I'm cool undertone, which I think means I need to be wearing silver, but I really like gold. And then my wedding ring is rose gold. I'm pretty sure rose gold is just for anyone. Like, I think you can wear it warm or cool undertone. So I don't know. I'm really clueless. It is really cool that I'm getting to do this because the town that I live in, it's not a very big town. And so there's not really things like this around to do, but this lady is coming from Vancouver and I heard about her through my friend because my friend owns this beautiful consignment store, Isla Consignment. You guys should check it out. And she is actually collaborating with the color analysis from Vancouver. So what's gonna happen is we go for a color analysis, and then afterwards, everyone who goes for the color analysis gets to choose anything from Isla Consignment for 15% off, which is so exciting. So I'm gonna find out my color palette, and then I'm gonna buy something in my color palette to celebrate.
Okay.
All right,
We're gonna get started. I'm going to put this on, okay? So
Okay.
we're always going to start with the white, so like a fresh canvas. So would you tell me a little bit about your personal preference for colors?
I prefer wearing black over white. I feel like it brings out my features more. And then I do like more bright colors. I think I'm a cool tone, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I don't really like wearing like tan colors or like yellows or anything because it makes me look really washed out, is what I think. But
Okay.
yeah, I could be totally wrong.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's a great place to start. So we're going to swatch a lot of colors,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to compare some different elements in the palette. So for example, now we're looking at all the pinky shades. So we have 4 different pinks, but they have different undertones. So this one is the peachy pink, so that has a very warm undertone, so warmer. And this one is the cooler one. So pale baby pink, but it has some blue, more blue to it to make it cooler. And then we have some deeper colors. So we have the deep warmer color. A rosy pink has some more orange or the brown to it. And the last one we have is the magenta. So this one is a very vibrant, cooler color.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to kind of like compare these two again. For example, we have the warmer and the cooler color. So
That's so hard for me to tell because I feel like they do different things for me.
yeah, how do you feel about these two colors? So warm.
I feel like that one, I could be so wrong, but I feel like that one makes me look more warm. Like, yeah, and then this one, I feel like it maybe brings out my eyes and like the reds of my cheeks more.
Yeah, so exactly. Those are basically what the colors do. So I find your eyes definitely pops more with this color, but this color is very, very pink, so it's a very intense color that almost make your face look a little pink as well. Yeah, so this color is kind of like it brings out some of the like like the like warm kind of tan. It almost looks more tan as well with this one.
Yeah.
So we want to, maybe it's easier to compare the first and second one now.
Okay.
So let's go back to these two. So we have the baby pink, so a lighter pink, and then we have the peachy pink. So
That one's my least favorite.
Yeah.
The first one.
So I find the second color is quite pale, but it does have a brightness to it. It has a clarity. So even this is a cooler, like pale color, it still has a nice cooler undertone to it. So maybe some of the colors in your palette are like slightly more on the cooler side, but this is only the first one, right? So we're going to compare more. So this one is the minty blue. And then we have the cooler blue. This one's a little bit more muted, but I don't mind the cleanness of this color again.
Yeah.
So we have deeper colors. So we have the stronger, warmer color.
I don't think I like this one.
So this one has lots of yellow. This is the warmer one. And then we have the cooler
Whoa,
tone.
that's a lot.
Yeah, so very intense, right? So the last color is always kind of intense.
Yeah.
So I find this one almost, I like the color, but sometimes it can look a little dull because how bright the colors are. So like brighter colors are great, but maybe some of the brighter colors can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
So if we compare to the lighter shade, so
Yeah,
prefer like
more
the slightly
gentle.
softer. Yeah, softer and lighter blue, and I find this really matches with your eye color too. Yeah, so this one has a little bit more blue as well. And we have darker gray, and we have black.
Yeah.
Do you wear black?
A lot.
A lot of black?
Yeah. It's in my comfort zone.
Mm.
But this is kind of nice.
Yeah, the charcoal is nice too. So like if we compare these, I definitely think you do have a brightness to your contrast that can pull off black for sure. But this is, oh, I'm sorry. This is just like a softer version of that. I feel like this one does have a nice softness. And then anything from here, I find this is still nice, but not too pale. So we're gonna go back to the really pale color. I find this is maybe too plain here. So we want a little bit more pigmentation with the colors. This one's gonna be really fun. We're gonna take a look at the jewelry tones.
Oh, okay, interesting.
What's your preference for jewelries?
My wedding ring is rose gold.
Oh, that's pretty.
So, thank you. So, I have tried to buy more rose gold stuff to be consistent.
Yeah.
But like right now my earrings are yellow gold. But I feel like you're gonna tell me that I need to wear silver because I have a cool tone.
You had a feeling that it would be silver?
I have a feeling.
Yeah, so let's take a look. So we're gonna start with the yellow gold, okay? So this is a very, very like vibrant golden shade. And we have the champagne gold. So this is the softer gold. So if you like the look of a golden shade, I will probably recommend something like this because it balances with the brightness a little bit better. And then we have rose gold.
I love rose gold.
This is very pretty. So like rose gold, I always find it's like the really kind of like soft shade because it does blend with kind of like the pinky shade with your skin as well in a nice way. And then we have some silvers here. So let's take a look at the silvers. We have two shades of silvers. This is a more grayish one, so it's kind of like matte textured. And then we have the brighter silver, so platinum white gold. So I would probably recommend rose gold and silver over gold.
Yay! Okay, I love rose gold.
The muted and like softer tones from the summer palette.
Whoa, this made me go so yellow.
Yeah, this one does have a bit more yellow to it.
Whoa, like wait, that's the most that I feel like I've seen it move was
really?
going
With
from the
that?
pink. Grace, look at this. Like look at the color of my skin, right? Kind of pinky.
Yeah, whoa, not a good color on you.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no.
That I feel that's
Yeah,
the
I saw
most
that.
I've
So
noticed
let's go
it.
back to this blue,
Okay.
which is a lot nicer.
That's really nice on you. Your eyes are like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This one does have like a very dustiness.
It's
and
messing with
also-
my eyes. Like I feel like the lighting is changing.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's someone
it could
standing
be.
by the light switch, like turning it from warm to.
Yeah, I can really see it, right?
Yeah,
so
wow.
This is also a big change from that one. So we're gonna start with the undertone, which I do think you're quite neutral. Maybe a little bit more pink, but you don't have too much pink in your skin, so I think neutral will be nice.
All right, so it is a few days later and I am back at Isla Consignment
I thought that I was going to be able to pick something out for the 15% off straight afterwards, but I didn't have time. So here I am now. And guys, the color analysis was so good. Are you ready to hear what I am? I am a bright summer, which I thought was so interesting to learn, because while she was doing the color analysis, I found myself more comfortable in a lot of the winter colors. But she said that because summer and winter are the two seasons that are both cool undertone, it makes sense that I would be drawn more to the winter colors. But some of them were like so bright that it kind of like did my natural features a little bit of an injustice. Like, for example, some of the like really bright saturated winter blues, they would kind of bring out like a little bit of the blues under my eyes, like from my under eye circles. And then some of the really bright reds would just make my face look a little bit too red, which I thought was really like interesting, like to hear from her, because usually, yeah, like I said, those are the colors that I gravitate towards. But the bright summer colors are the ones that compliment me the most. So I'm super excited right now to go into Isla Consignment and to pick out 1 or 2 pieces that are in my color palette. I've never gone shopping before with keeping my color palette in mind, because it's only been a couple days since I found out that I'm a bright summer. So yeah, I'll put some celebrities on the screen as well who are bright summers, because I find that super interesting, like being like, oh yeah, I do have some similar features to them, and like our hair or our eyes or our skin might look similar. That was not me, that was the car. I don't know what that was that just happened in my vehicle. Probably what I found most mind-blowing from the color analysis was that I look better in white than black. And I'm wearing white today. Like now all of a sudden I'm wearing more white, but I wear way more black than I do white. Like if you go back and look at all my other YouTube videos, I wear black way more than white. She said that the best neutral for me though is a charcoal, which is so interesting because I don't own anything in charcoal, but I guess I'm gonna have to go buy some charcoal. Not buy some charcoal, buy some things in the color of charcoal. I was so happy to find out though that rose gold is the best metal on me, because even though my skin tone leans cooler, so that would be like silvers and stuff, I am mostly just like a neutral undertone. So I'm a neutral that leans a little bit cooler. So rose gold is perfect for neutral skin tones apparently, and so yeah, I'm really happy because obviously the one piece of jewelry I can never get rid of is my rose gold engagement ring and wedding band. So yeah, that was really good to find out, but I am still wearing my yellow gold earrings. Yeah. Also, I kind of find this hilarious, but I'm bringing in this hat. I actually bought it from Isla Consignment right before my Europe trip. If you haven't watched my Europe vlogs, you should go watch them. They're pretty good. And I love this hat, but I just don't wear it enough, and it's still in amazing condition. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about how this hat looks on me, to be honest, but I wore it a lot in Europe. I'm gonna consign this hat back with Isla Consignment today, and that makes me feel better about spending money too, because I'm giving an item that I could potentially make some profit from. That's what I love about consignment stores. So yeah, let's go shopping. I am obsessed with this color, and I would have never picked it for myself. So this is a blue on my color palette, and I just love it. I'll show you the full outfit now. Okay, so this dress has like a bunch of greens in it from my palette, and it has some greens in it that aren't in my palette, but I feel like the greens in my palette overpower it, so that's awesome. And then the patterns are in line with what the lady was explaining to me are like my most complementary palettes, like not too busy. And then it's also white, which
like I said before, I apparently look better in white than black, so.
All right, I am back in the car. That was a really successful shopping trip. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking a little bit. I don't really know why it's doing that. Just ignore it, okay? There were so many things that I tried on that I was obsessed with and that I was very tempted to buy. But self-control, I only ended up leaving with one thing, and it was this beautiful dress that I tried on first. I love the fabric. Who's it from? And yeah, I absolutely love this color on me. I don't have anything in this color, and I feel like that's what the color analysis was all about, was to make me kind of step out of my comfort zone and explore different colors that complement me well. I'm parked at the park right now. My husband and my son and my dog are over there playing by the swing sets, and I'm gonna go join them. And then tonight I have a girls' night with my friends. We're gonna get ready for summer. We're gonna do fake tan together, which will be interesting. We're gonna like do our nails together. My friend has like one of those like little gel machines, and yeah, we're just gonna like do some face masks, have a real girly night in, and I'm just really excited. I think it's so easy as a mom, especially to a young child, to just completely forget about yourself and to do nice girly pampering things for yourself, like a color analysis, like shopping, like doing your nails and stuff with your girlfriends. And so I just feel like today is a really good day, and this week has just been a week of self-care, which I've really needed, especially with my teething baby who's been keeping me up at night. God bless him. Let me know in the comments down below if you were right with your guess about what season you thought I was. Do you know what season you are? Have you ever done a color analysis? Do you want to do a color analysis? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.